have all the latest updates in the road to the finals. The professor is back to break down some moves.
Approaches, does a sham guy, snatch his back.
We show off your top plays and give you a chance at in 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the New York Knicks. For New York, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever
It's the land of mission control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at New York, challenging part of the schedule, and this is where they need to buckle down and take care of business.
And I think for the Knicks, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall in the perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
And now the New York Knicks starters. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, down low. Pass to Rogers. And a wide open look for Freak. The rebound by Gibson. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against Memphis.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Here's Humphries, and Capella sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Clement. Dishes it to Capella. Passes it to Freak. Lets it go with a 3. No good. And New York the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, offensive rebounding to me is all about heart, the willingness to get in there and mix it up, do your work early, get to that inside position. And I didn't see any of that fight from them.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now here is Humphries. Not a lot of room. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Clement. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Humphries with a screen on Rogers. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Drills the three-pointer.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Count the bucket.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Aldridge with a screen on Rogers. Down low, poked away. Oubre with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. That's good.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
And stolen by Freak. And it's Houston on the break. Rogers passes to Freak. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to talk with Derek Fisher for a moment. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
And Doris, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely on offense, they forget to defend.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Knicks trail by 6. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Stockton, also Wallace out there. And it's Aldridge in at the 5, roaming the paint. He used that pick just right. Stockton's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Knicks.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And stolen by Freak. And now it's Neal running. He can go all the way. And he gets it to go. Neal's got 5 points so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's Clement. Finds the open look, and it's on target. And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
They get a hand on it. Here's Wallace. It's blocked. The 3. No luck. Rockets leading by 7. Lets it go with the 3. And he gets it to go. 7 points for Freak.
And nice job again that time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Grit, solid, steady, no frill. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
Out in his zone on the break. Stockton kicks to Wallace. Pass to Peters to stop the run. No luck. And the Rockets take it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite.
Wallace. Back to Stockton. Fire one to fall.
Their game plan needs, because he is just not there offensively.
At the elbow, it's Freak. Just 5 to shoot. On the assist by Freak. And that's now 10 points for James Harden. Knicks trail by 13.
All right, coming on the court on your own Rockets power dancer. Give it up.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Knicks 4th.
Their long-range shooting, nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
There's the pass to Park. He kicks to Aldridge. Misses off the right iron.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He had 23 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. A great game from him and what has been a solid start for the team on the year.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself. What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Harden kicks to Freak. To the inside. Takes the three. The rebound by Gibson. Knicks trail by 15. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Freak kicks to Oubre. Feeds it to Freak. Fires the three. The rebound by Gibson.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Passes it to Peters. The three ball. And that one's good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Rockets leading by 10. Harden kicks to Freak. Inside. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Pass to Park. Shot clock at 5. A three. And that one's good. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. Rodgers passes to Freak. To the left wing. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's Houston with another.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And that does it for the first half of play. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
What a performance from Harden here. He has 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Knicks trail by 11. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Clement, he's in at power forward. Rodgers is out there with Harden. Then there's Oubre, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Harden dishes to Capella. He feeds it to Freak. Kicks to Capella. Houston moving the ball around. Rogers can't make the basket.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Aldridge a screen. Now the dish to Humphries. Aldridge a screen. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. They double him with Freak. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far. Aldridge a screen. Now the feed to Humphries. Here's Park. It's rebounded by Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Oubre kicks to Freak. The three. Here's Capella. Soft touch off the glass. Capella's got his first basket of the night.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
All right, Houston, coming out of the court on your own. Rockets power dancer. Give it up.
Yeah, let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. Coming off a terrific season. 6th in scoring, 13th in assists. Among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it.
Edwards, he's checked in for Oubre. Here's Kiva, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first personal foul.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Substitution on the court.
Rockets leading by 12. Pass to Neal. Dishes to Freak. And he slams it one-handed.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Now, here is Humphries. Tight defense on him. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Clement. And again, the Rockets good for 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Inside, Kiba takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 6.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
And that one's good. Free.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th personal foul. Checking in for the Knicks. Park.
8 seconds left to play in the third.
Rockets foul.
The Knicks have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
At the line for the Rockets.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe. Harden. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's and we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Rockets leading by 15, and on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Stockton, and it's Exum in at the shooting guard.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here is Rogers. He dishes it to Freak. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Park. And Capella sends it back. They recover it. Now Exum, just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Edwards, he's checked in for Houston. Knicks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Shot from 12, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Harden. And that's 20 points for Freak. Knicks trail by 18. Wallace with the ball. Aldridge a screen. Wallace kicks to Gibson. Wallace drawing the double team. New York moving the ball around. 3 on the clock. Here's Peters. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Harden against Gibson. Here's Clement. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Freak's got 22 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Wallace against Rogers. Picked by Humphries. Back to Wallace. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Wallace. Offensive rebound. Back to Gibson. Now the pass to Peters. He kicks to Gibson. To the middle. Feeds to Humphries. Rogers against Wallace. In the corner, Gibson with it. From deep. And again.